Hello, this is the Brass Love 1, Healer to Row 9 here on YouTube. God wants me to do another storyline on Miss Angie Stone, but I don't know, it must be something else God wants to be known, because I thought the first one said a whole lot as far as her situation. But I really can't question God when God tell me to do storylines. I just have to obey. If God tell me to do 20, I would do it. But the first one said a whole lot, I feel. But maybe it's something else God wants to be said. So I just have to do another one. So maybe this will be the last one. I just don't know. So this is Healer to Row 9, the Brass Love 1. Okay, so let's just do this storyline and see what God wants known or revealed, or Miss Stone might talk to me herself, or whatever it might be. I just don't know yet. Okay, so let's just see. Miss Stone died March 1st, 2025. We have up to September the 1st to find out all the details to the death of Miss Stone. It could even be some kind of trial or anything like that, because her storyline is dated for September the 1st, 2025. God had me to date it that way, so that's why I'm saying that all the way up until that time, bits and pieces of details on exactly what happened to Miss Stone is going to come out, where somebody got to be held responsible, because somebody is at fault, okay? Because she was murdered, one way or another, okay? So let's just see. Let me just shake my cards. They make noise, so bear with me. Okay. So you're not gonna hear me do this until God tell me to stop. So if you can deal with it, if you can't, you can just fast forward until you hear me talking, okay? It's important that I mix the cards because it brings out the storyline God wants. Okay. Down there. Okay. Yeah, took somebody there. I gotta pull that out. Somebody was following from a distance. Somebody with a wildcat. Okay. These ones jumping out at me. Let's just see. I don't know whether to start it off with these or what, Lord. Do I start it off with these? Yes. So the first card was this one. Hold on to that thought, people. That fear took somebody there to do something to Miss Stone. Okay, the next card was somebody was following Miss Stone from a distance. Internet, driving, walking, or however, okay? Because somebody was looking at Miss Stone to see if she is a wildcat in business or in romance. Follow me? Or if she was easy in business to run all over, or in romance. Take it however it goes, okay? Because it's looking to see if she is a go-getter, in whichever direction. Because somebody was picking people in the order of short hair, long hair, fat, thick, skinny, gay, straight, rich, poor, whatever they was looking for, okay? So let's just, let me get some more from over here. Okay, somebody insisted on a period of time with Miss Stone. Let's just follow that. So we got this right here that's jumping out, and we got an apology. Somebody owed an apology. So we hear this one jumping out. Somebody did something or said something to Miss Stone and wanted her to just brush herself off. So I'm just going to say the card. Brush yourself off, Miss Stone. Or maybe they said Angie because they call her by her first name. Whoever it was wanted her to let bygones be bygones, Angie. Just brush yourself off, right? Because somebody insisted on a period of time with her. Because somebody was picking people, whatever the person was picking people for. She had to let it be her decision, God says. So the next one is morally God saying that this person, whoever he is, he knew it was wrong what he did to Miss Stone. And I saw this one. What is the cost of a life? So, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Whoever this is didn't value Miss Stone life, looked at Miss Stone life as if it was worth 0 cents, because this card say, what is the cost of a life? So this person didn't think her life was worth anything, right? Because the other side says, can we really be friends? So this would be Miss Stone. Can we really be friends? Because remember, somebody wanted her to brush herself off from something I guess somebody did or said to her. And then she decided and saw that she couldn't be friends with whoever somebody is. Whoever the person is a man, because morally he did something wrong. Whatever he did, I don't know. Okay, he felt restricted. Whoever he is, he felt he had no way out. He was restricted. And he needed to apologize to Miss Stone, or he needed to because she in the spirit. Okay? So, let me pick these up. These two jumping over. She walked away, and he was watching who this man is. We got Goldberg. So he could have been an old bird. For you young people that don't know what I'm talking about, that could be an older man or old bird, or he was just whatever age he is, but he was watching her walk away or anything like that. So we had with this card, everybody know except her as far as a situation, something this man did or whatever. The family know, friends, community, co-workers, whoever it is. A group of people know. But she didn't. It's like everybody know except her about something, or whatever this man did, or what the man was doing, or anything like that. But can she cope with it? So let me just pick some up. Okay, this one coming. She was sharing and inviting in a support group. And in this storyline, it simply means she was in her van talking to, or at the club, or wherever she was at, or in the van talking, inviting in, telling and talking in a support group. And that would be these group of people she was with that was in her van. So she was talking. But also the support group would be all of us, the people on the outside who are her fans, who was watching her on the internet at one point, share with us and telling us about her situation. She is inviting us in, wanted us to look at her, her Instagram or her YouTube or whatever she had. Okay, or this just simply mean the people that she was around that night in the car, or in the club, or wherever that place was she was before she got in the van. So we got either she was tired of her job, or whoever this person is was tired. One of them was tired of their job. Her, Miss Stone, or whoever this person is I'm talking about that did her wrong over here, because she was coping with a job that she no longer wanted, or this man was coping with a job he no longer wanted. So we can use this for Miss Stone, because Miss Stone was working and she should have been retired by now, so it could have been her, right? So this man, whoever this person is being called an ex, because some kind of way she disagreed with the person. You heard me say not too long ago, can we be friends? And she decided she didn't want to be friends. She no longer trusts somebody, or whatever's going on with some man, right? That was in the van, I feel. And so God calling whoever this is, an ex-friend, ex whoever he is, bandmate, or whoever this man is, somebody. God say the person was not for her. The ex is not for you, Miss Stone. But he feel nobody is perfect. So let me just, he might have been addicted to something, or he might have been drinking. Let's see something. This card says something on it, but I'm going to switch it around for Miss Stone's storyline, because it say raped on here, but I'm going to change it around because I use it as theft. So I'm going to say that Miss Stone was stolen from in a car, in a van. She was in a van. So she was stolen from in a car, in a van. Her money or her life. Follow me? I'm going to change the word around. So we have that either this person we talking about was drinking some kind of way or drugging. One or the other. Okay? So let me just try to wait a minute. I'm trying to get to it, but I can't. So many cards coming out here stopping me. Okay, she had to start to love herself because whoever this person is was jacking her up, physically or for money, right? So this person was hell-bent on destruction, continuing the vice of things, right? So let's just see if I can just get a batch. Okay, so we got a lawsuit right here, and this card was jumping out. So Miss Stone had to take out a lawsuit, and here we had the next card. This person, whoever he is, might have been blaming things on money business, or she was dealing with money business. And we all know she was dealing with money business. She had to stop letting her ex hurt her and worry her in her life about money business. So the ex could be the entertainment industry, and also this person who was in her van, a snake. Follow me? Nobody wants to hear about you stealing from them because you got money problems. Go get a job. So God was saying for her not to let the music industry or whoever the snake is worry her in her life right now about money business, because she is dealing with money business. Okay, so let me just take some cards. Okay, we got somebody in jail. Okay, God wanted her to put her name on a slot, lottery ticket, or a new job, because she is knowledgeable. So anything that would take her out of the music business, God would be fine with. Anything online or anything positive, anything uplifting, or anything to get her away from the music business, anything like that, because she had to get on her path, because she wasn't on it. As long as she is hooked to the music business, she's not on it. Okay, we got somebody is in their dream house. And it don't have to be a big mansion. It could just be a house that they care about. But the person going to jail. Okay? So let's just see. Okay. So we have that she was around green leafy foliage. Or this person looking at things superficial. She wanted tenderness for this person. So let's just see. It's obvious this person wasn't going to be scared of nothing. Right, so let's just see. I just got to get some. Stop. Okay, let's just see if we can make this not too long this time. Okay. She spent her time. She is going to spend time. Somebody wanted her to spend some time, share some time, or she had time away from somebody, roping herself on. So either she hadn't seen a person in a long time, or she was going to decide to rope herself off and not see somebody again. Because we got somebody that didn't mean her no good on the van. That wanted her, just brush yourself off, Angie. Just let bygones be bygones, Angie. Whoever this is, let's just flow. But it was no more time for lack for her, God says. She had to be responsible for herself. But this person needed to be responsible for this person's self, because this person evidently wanted to lean on her. Because This person was living a plantation way of living, or she was, right? Life was falling apart for her or for this person. So this card simply means that when you don't have enough love, money, shelter, or food. Love, money, shelter, food, or money. She's educated, but God didn't want her to be a fool because she's dealing with a jackal, whoever this person is, right? So let's just go. Let's just go universe and learn about it. Okay, let's just bear with me. I'm gonna try. Hopefully this will be the only one I won't have to do anymore. But if God says yes, I will. But hopefully this is the last one, because I thought the first one said a whole lot. Miss Stone is an earth angel. I see the card in here again. Let's just flow. Later, I'm going to see if she have anything to say to me. Right now, I'm going to focus a little bit. Okay? She had healing path work. And God wanted her to leave destruction behind. In the music business, anything hooked to it is destruction. Healing path work. Nursing. Counseling. Anything like that. Anything like that is healing. Okay, so God said, do you really like the way you are, Miss Stone? Because she thought things were starting to look good, because she went to that she went to the show, so she thought things were starting to look good, maybe because she is going to make some money, maybe, I don't know. So we had somebody who wanted wait a minute, sorry, we had somebody who wanted full range submission, docile. Somebody wanted full range submission out of Miss Stone for whatever reason. I just don't know who this person is. Let's just see. Always got to drop them. Okay, the next one is this person in the whole group of people on the van didn't know that Miss Stone existed for a bigger reason than what they thought. Even what she thought. Because she's ready to be guided to her path. Okay? She's being brave. And she is acting like a chick. So if I turn it around, we got a man that was on the van who was acting like a chick. So you might can't see it on the outer part of him, but some kind of way he's acting like a female. That could be whining, emotional, feminine ways, or how the person dressed, or whatever's going on. Something was about him. Okay, she exercised her right to complain to whoever this person is. Okay, let's go. So we have whoever this is broke her off like a twig on a tree. Evidence shows it was about money. That's a spousal, but any kind of regular money, work money or whatever, money. Okay, so this is the change of address card. In her storyline, it just means that she was going from one place to another, from the show she was at to another show. But she didn't get to the next show. She ended up at whatever spot the accident happened, right? She wanted loyal, but she didn't get it. Next card is court in session. So court going to be in session. She is going to make court be in session back then, as far as getting a lawyer, but some kind of way court going to be in session for somebody as far as her case, whenever it happened. She is being essential by coping. She had to allow life to follow her only to the best places. And that night was not the best place for her to go, because she ended up right there at a bad place. Follow me? She needs to save her energy for the future. I must get past this and continue my life. I'm still beautiful. I must not forget that. This is really a card when somebody, because you heard what I said about the card earlier, but I know that didn't happen to Miss Stone, right? So I don't really want to say that for Miss Stone. Who knows? I don't know what happened with Miss. I wouldn't know. None of us know because we wasn't with her, so we really don't know. And if you can't get nobody to talk that's inside the van, you don't know what happened to Miss Stone all the way. But I don't want to believe that happened to Miss Stone, what you heard me say earlier on the back of the card, because this card right here in my hand goes with that type of activity. But I'm going to change it around because we're dealing with Miss Stone. So I'm going to say, only thing I can see, I'm still beautiful inside. I must not forget that. It really goes with what I told you on the back of that card I said, but people stealing, whoever this person is, stole from her, because really, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, somebody had a symbol. Somebody had some kind of symbol. Symbol, logo, company. Symbol, logo, company. Somebody wears a symbol, dealing with a logo of a company. Symbol, logo, or whatever, somebody. So we have right here, I'm scared. This is Miss Stone. You can call somebody now, do it. That would be God, but she might couldn't get to her phone, or it was nobody to call, because if she had everybody who was enemies around her, and yes, I'm saying enemies, because the way it looks like everybody in the van was her enemy, because nobody's standing up for her. So I'm saying enemies, okay? Because I'm scared. It's Miss Stone card. God on the other side. You can call somebody, Miss Stone, now do it. But she couldn't call nobody because it wasn't anybody to call. Because none of those people was helpful to her. None of them. They trying to protect their hides, look like. So the same card coming out. Okay then. Somebody was keeping their options open. A man, as far as in love, in jobs, or whatever this is. Or she is keeping her options open where she is going to replace somebody in work, or whatever this is, in love and work. Okay, she went to a hospital. She said thank you. She went to a hospital, or one of these people went to a hospital. Let's just go a little bit. This really should be her card though. This should be her card though, this hospital card. Next card says, are you just holding on for dear life? This her card too. You'll have to be strong for the best outcome. Are you holding on for dear life? Okay, so something was in plain sight for Miss Stone. She shouldn't jeopardize it, God says. So it's kind of when she went to a hospital. She's holding on for dear life. She had to be strong for the best outcome. Something's in plain sight. She need not jeopardize, God says. So dealing with something cognizable. She thought help was a minute away. Because remember, up here she is scared. Up here you heard me say dealing with the symbol up there. Some symbol, company, logo, or anything was up there. What's the next card after the help? She's a strong person. Right here, no more minor crutches. A positive act must take place for her because she is strong and she needed to get motivated. So she is drowning in a sea of feelings she couldn't recover from, so something downtown could help her. So some kind of way she is feeling a certain kind of way. Drowning in a sea of feelings is worried, being worried, desperate, depressed, or whatever. Something was happening. It was dormant. She was holding on to a dormant behavior. She had deep feelings inside, doing something judicious. So we got a man who is unhealthy for Miss Stone. She's keeping her mouth shut about all the time, maybe. That she might have needed to tell somebody about him. Okay, she was fighting, but she wanted to let her feelings rise. Give me a reason why I should take you back. Take somebody back as a love interest or as somebody in business, whoever this is. So we have she's trying to make money at work, and she's going to wrap it up every time and just pray about it. So she's doing some kind of thinking in solitude. Okay. Okay, so we have, she's going to cheat on her fortune, whatever money she's going to make, I guess, and show that she can build her future. But somebody was banking on her, on Miss Stone. We got 112, 211. So somebody was fixated on her sexuality, that she a woman or that she's strong or whatever it is, she's straight or whatever it is they're focused on. Let's just say with this one. Bear with me because these are light green. I gotta look at them hard. When was you going to tell me? I wouldn't have known this about you. So somebody told her something? Whatever it was. So things was going to start to change. Because something was plain and simple for her. And she had to start covering all her bases. Or somebody else was covering all their bases. Maybe somebody wasn't straight. Or somebody was just focusing on her sexuality. Or just looking at her as a strong person or whatever. She had to fill her spirit with a clear vision, God says, right? So let's just move these. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Universe, you know about it. Okay, we have hats off to somebody. They felt they was going down Benefit Alley, or she did. So I gotta see. Somebody was competing with her, so whoever the person is thought they was going down Benefit Alley. Hats off to them. Somebody was Sally Jane ways of being at me, fussing. Somebody was fussing some kind of way on competing with her. Okay, she saw something clearly because she got an epiphany. It was consequences if she didn't leave this person behind. God calling the person an X, or she made the person an X. So if you fire somebody, they are X. Get what I'm saying, okay? So she might have felt like this person was a turncoat. And she decided she wanted to pluck the person, and that simply means fire the person if it's a person who worked for, or if it's a love interest, you know what that is, break up with the person, right? If it's anything like that. Okay, but whoever this is decided to beat her at her own game in a situation and rose to that occasion, whoever, right? She is thinking it's love or somebody cared about her. A snake she had on the van. She's thinking it's love, but where did she get that behavior at thinking it's love? Because it wasn't. A court date, I just saw the cards here, a court date coming up, but I don't know when. I shuffled too fast. It might come down, but we'll see when it, let's just see, universe, you know all about it. Somebody was taking some kind of drugs or drinking, anything like that. Okay, let's just go a little bit more what you know about it. And the stone, we got number 2 again. It's the same card. Let's see what it says. Just number 2. So we might have 2 people. We had a problem with one. Let's just flow. Okay, so we have something was on the internet some kind of way. Telephone, internet. or Instagram or something. Anything as far as the web. I mean, so that's the computer card where somebody searching and looking maybe. Or she was working on the internet herself, some kind of way with a business or whatever, however, take it however it's going. Okay, she is nervous at a place. So she is nervous at a place. The hospital call came out already. So I don't think this the hospital. It could have been the place she is at before they got in a van, or this could be the hospital. The hospital has to have a name to it, so because this card got a name on it, is a relaxation place, so we can call it the hospital. So if not the hospital, she was somewhere, some kind of way. Maybe they made a stop somewhere. I'm trying to think, because it's a relaxation place. Maybe they made a stop some kind of way, a detour or anything like that maybe. She's nervous wherever, whatever this place is. See, the next one says, see, this says this one says she anxious while somebody else was mellow. Okay, so whoever this man is, God talking about, he won't love her like she want. She need to get out while she could. That means get fire the person if it's somebody who worked for her, or if it's a love interest, she just got to be done with the person. Okay, this is a making money at night card, so she was working some kind of way, or this person makes money at night. Okay, she's looking for her money and her keys to serve her, or this person was. She needed more vitamin C, or this person. So we have court date is gradually approaching. Whenever that's going to be. Because she is dealing with somebody who was considered a lecturer that she adored. So it's somebody she take advice from, whoever this may be, that she told that she was done with the person, whoever it is. Somebody she let give her any kind of advice. A snake. Somebody on her van. I don't let any and everybody give me advice and tell me this or tell me that, and I listen. So this is somebody she listened to. My daughter can say it. My son can say it. See what I'm saying? Any and everybody can't tell me something and I go with it. Get what I'm saying? And I still got to agree with whatever that is. Get what I'm saying? From anybody. Whoever this is, somebody who she let advise her, whoever it is. But she told the person she done. But I got to turn it around. She told the person, you're done. This card say, you're done now. So whoever this is, she clapped back at because some kind of disagreement or whatever, because this person tried to insult her intelligence. Miss Stones treated her like the caterpillar. And you know what caterpillars do, right? They move around in the grass and the dirt or wherever they move around at, right? God said she had to be that butterfly. She can't stay being a caterpillar, being in the dirt and grass. She has to get up and fly. Get what I'm saying? God wanted her to bend forward on things and be that butterfly, right? She wanted a joyous occasion, and she wanted things to be structured. So the power to stay silent is no more. She was going to do some talking on whoever this man is. But God said she had to leave destruction behind. God saying it 2 times in her storyline. She is holding on to a corrupt pain as far as whoever this person is, and along with the music business. Because she was among an idiot, a network of them. So everybody at that time period was an idiot that was in that van. Every one of them. I don't care who say that they was best friends or whatever they saying. Whatever they say, God said they idiots. So it could be where they just idiots, period. Or all of them was high some kind of way. Had some kind of substance or something in their system. Get what God's saying. One or the other. Okay? So we have The problem was God said she is too nice. Did she even want any help, God says? So we have mentioned me. So this would be Miss Stone. Now who you want me to tell, Miss Stone? I usually talk to her daughter or her mother. So we got to say her daughter. Unless it's a woman, one of these ladies she wants to say something to, but I don't think it's one of them. So let me just do it again. Tell my daughter. Okay? I'm going to go that route. You wonderful. Oh, goodness. I felt like I was going to cry. That felt a certain kind of way to me. Goodness gracious. Ooh, that felt a certain kind of way. That felt like I wanted to cry. Okay. Let me just say it again. Boy, I felt that. I feel stuff sometimes, so bear with me a little bit. Mention me. Angie Stone. Angela Stone. Tell her. So it got to be her daughter if her mother not alive. Tell my daughter, tell her she wonderful and she proud of you. Follow me? Make all the necessary changes that you got to make and play ball with your life in the best ways only, she's saying. Okay? So embrace your growth, your mother's saying, right? So we have right here circumstances stopped her from framing it for a lifetime, and that means living to be a part of your life. Okay? So the next one is let your sounds be heard and make things clear to people, right? Don't become groomed. Strike that, I said it wrong. Let your sounds be heard loud and clear, your mother saying. Okay? Become groomed to what God created you to be at birth. For you not to be molded by anybody that try to mold you and make you a certain kind of way. And your mother saying, this is a God card, but I'm just going to say your mother saying it because it's coming down, right? Your mother saying talking will be the only way for you to heal, okay? So she wants you to invite in your healing, what you need to heal from. So this going to be for her daughter, right? So let's just flow. If anything else seems like it, go with it. I'll say it. Other than that, I'm just going to take it back to Miss Stone and whoever the snake is on her van. Anyway, she knows about it. So we have a center of love. So I'm going to take this. Let me see the next card. If it's her daughter or if this Miss Stone. Bear with me. Let's see. Oh gosh, wait a minute. I need another card. I'm trying to see which way to take it. Bear with me. Okay. Torture me. Wait a minute. Stone. So we have this card right here is a counseling card. So if I put this with Miss Stone daughter right here, talking will be the only way for you to heal. Invite in your healing. And this is a counseling card. If you gotta get some counseling, get some counseling. Okay? So I'm gonna stop that right there. Then I'm gonna go over this side and take it to Miss Stone. Miss Stone was gonna get a lawyer if she ain't had one already. Okay? The next one is, this was gonna cost her. Getting a lawyer was gonna cost her in money or in somebody coming after or whatever, right? Okay? So some kind of way somebody wanted her to do something now, whatever it was. Can we do it now? If she didn't do something now, it was going to cost her. But if she did whatever, it was going to cost her, God says. So you heard me say it two ways. God saying, Miss Stone, if you do this, what this person's saying, it's going to cost you, Miss Stone. But then we got the person, whoever this person is, was telling her, can we do it now, Angie? Whatever it was, right? But then we just take it to Miss Stone as far as her needing a lawyer. That was going to cost, because we know lawyers cost money. I did 3 ways, right? So let's go to the next card. torture me not. So whoever this person is tortured her in some way. She had to see, they didn't see, or they didn't want to see that she is crying out to them, or to whoever this person is, to more than one of them or just one of them. They didn't really care, right? So they're trying to pan out the court life for Miss Stone. Follow me? Or she was trying to pan out the court life for how long it was going to be with whoever this person is, dealing with these people, or one person, or whatever. I never knew my father. Daddy didn't show me love, so I don't know as far as her father in no kind of way. I have no idea. So this person could be a father. This person who giving her problems, torture her, could be a father himself. And God could be bringing it out in the storyline, saying that this person is a father figure, but he didn't show Miss Stone love. Or this could be her own father didn't show her love. Or that's all I can get with that one. A man who actually is a father, or her own father. I never knew my father. Or we can take it to the culprit, whoever the person is. The person's father didn't show him love, or he didn't know his father, anything like that. Duty calls for her person. So duty calls for her person, and that simply means whoever this culprit is, the person who worked for her, or a love interest, or whoever this man is, duty called for him to show us some kind of love, but he didn't, whoever this is. He was sadistic, whoever this is, who needs soul support. It was a crystal layer of hope from Miss Stone. Follow me? She is shelving her problems at that time because this person didn't care. Some kind of way they was traveling at night, when it was at night. So it says you calling too much. So some kind of way she is saying something to whoever this is. This is when you call in your job, anything like that, or somebody calling you as far as a job, but I got to change it around a little bit because she is with the people. I'm going to say that her talking was calling. You're calling too much. So she is doing a bunch of talking, I feel, some kind of way. Maybe about this person's work ethics. Or this person might have called her a lot to try to get her to go to that show that night or whatever, but let's just flow a little bit. We got number 11. Something could have happened in 11. I don't know, but maybe something will happen in November. I don't know. She complained because she pinpointed a problem or whatever it might have been. She might have needed more vitamin C, or this person she connected to, or somebody in that van. Okay, what business is it of you all? So some kind of way, somebody might have been asking her business some kind of way. Maybe as far as what's going on with the van. I mean, not with the van, with her money problems, or what she is mad about, or whatever they was asking her. Where there was more than one of them though. Because she's saying y'all, that mean more than one. Right? You all mean all of them in there, I guess, with whatever the situation is. So we have right here that this is a death card, because this storyline is not good. This is not good for her, so I got this, the actual death card. I gotta put it. She in a safe and happy place, and that is with God finally, because whoever ain't showing love to her, so there's nothing positive right there. She had to have a mindset, or she wanted whoever these people are, or one of these main people, to have a mindset that was equal, like the Libra, balanced like the scales, but the person didn't. But she had a Virgo kind of love, business way of thinking, or this person, I really think that was her with the business way of thinking. She not a Virgo, but she was business minded right here. She is showing love that way. But this person, she wanted balance though, but it wasn't like that. So let's just see. I gotta end it. Okay. Let's just see. I gotta end it. Universe. end it for Miss Stone. What you want it to be. Let me see if she can tell me something again, Miss Stone. You have something to tell me, Miss Stone, to say out to anybody? Anything. Tell me anything. I hear Sergeant. Okay, I don't know about Sergeant. Let's just flow a little bit. Let me just focus a little bit. I heard Sergeant, though. Sergeant. Maybe it's a sergeant. Maybe a sergeant need to look at things. I don't know with the sergeant. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see. Miss Stone, tell me something. Show me, tell me, or whatever it is. Let me see. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, maybe Miss Stone was out of the van. Maybe she was. Because it looked like she's standing there and she's looking at the van. It's like she's standing and she's looking at the van, but I don't see nobody else so far. So maybe she was able to get out the van. No. It seemed like the van right here, and it's like she standing by the van and she looking at it. She looking down at, there's an opening, so there's not a top to the van that opens, right? So it's probably one of the doors open or something, because there's an opening. She's looking, she got glasses on, right? So I don't know, I don't hear no talking, so I don't know. I don't know. Let me just see. I don't know. I definitely see her standing there though, so I don't see nobody else, so it's like she's looking at the room, so I don't know. Let's just see what's going on. Because where was she sitting at? And wasn't no seat I don't know. Let me just see. Because she shouldn't have been killed, because nobody else died. Nobody else died, so she shouldn't have died. That's why I say, I feel like somebody gave her some kind of injection or something. So she went to the hospital. There's some kind of way she went to the hospital. And she got some kind of shot where really, sometimes you can get a shot and it's not what you're supposed to get. You get what I'm saying? Because you heard me say somebody, her or whoever this person, somebody needed more vitamin C. But I don't know if they give vitamin C through no shot, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And I see a hospital card this time. You heard me say in my last storyline that maybe she went to the hospital. Well, I wasn't sure. You heard me say something like that, so I don't know. So if she's feeling a certain kind of way, she needed to go for a minute and they dropped her off there, but I just don't know for sure. I know the card saying the hospital she went, and it wouldn't be this storyline is not lining up with back then when she was alive back then. This storyline has to go with that night. It's not going with way back when. Everything seemed like in the storyline is focused on what was going on those last 2 days, the last day or whatever, not like 5 months back, because I had storylines that go like that, but it don't look like that with hers. It looked like it's talking right about what was happening at that time. Okay, universe, she couldn't acknowledge a secret of somebody's because this person was treating her ugly as stink. Okay. Okay, this is somebody. So we got a biracial card, but the person, nobody had to be biracial. They could just be black, right? Somebody who's single, who could be, if they not biracial, they black. Somebody was, I don't know, they said that it was a white lady who was outside the car. If that's actually even true, we can even make this her, even though she's not biracial, but she not black. But that lady said she is being nice to Miss Stone, so I can't really put this with her. So let's just flow with somebody who actually black or somebody biracial, who she knew a secret about. Though if she knew a secret, she could acknowledge somebody who was treating her ugly as stink. Black person, whoever the heck it is, right? Let's just flow universe. Somebody that she had charged feelings about at a time, or the person did her. Somebody was amazed she was acting spicy with the person, or she was amazed with the person was treating her like that. So we have, she need not believe in man's word, but only God's word. Okay, I need some more cards, so let's just flow inwards. Okay, just jumping out. Somebody decided they weren't going to put up with her crap any longer, or she decided she wasn't going to put up with this person's crap. She has a beautiful dreamer though, but God said it's real life, Miss Stone. It's not raisins and lollipops. So here we go with this card. Never again will the family get the gift of Miss Stone, but never again will this person get the friendship of Miss Stone. See these two death cards back to back. It was heart-wrenching because somebody put Miss Stone out. Because it was a fuss, speedy tongue lashing fuss with her and somebody, whoever it is. She is a workhorse, and God's saying that working with children, anything with children, I think children, and that came out in the first one, healthcare, any kind of thing that's healing. Working with children is healing. The spirit card, this is Miss Stone. Your loved one is here in spirit. It's for her children and her family. Do not hold yourself hostage to the death of Miss Stone. You are still here, God says, right? Somebody was letting off everything the person can let off against Miss Stone, over abuse a person's power. Okay? She is in unique living. Okay, so we have, arrow living, I'm sorry. So she showed, sorry about that. It was complicated for this person to show Miss Stone good, so we got 3. So we could have 3 people who had a problem in the van. She needed to focus on her journey. So he had another fussing card. Some kind of way she was fussing with somebody who was a kingster, or who was the top dog, or who was he was in charge some kind of way, whoever this is. She went to supersize with whoever this person is. The drug deal, this card is really a drug dealer card, but I can make it any job, right? So whoever this man is, if he don't sell drugs no kind of way, whoever this man is, he was somebody who was in charge some kind of way. So if he was the driver, he was in charge because he was driving that van. If he was one of her workers, managers or whatever, still he would be the kingster because he's controlling her some kind of way. Whoever this is a man who's controlling her at the time, and she's trying to be a part of, supersize, trying to be a part of. So she in the van, so she being a part of. If it's like somebody, a manager, she being a part of. She want a connection with whoever this is, right? So manslaughter, somebody moved fast and committed manslaughter. So we have number 1. This man worked hard on showing that in his actions that he didn't care about Miss Stone, whoever he is. So we have, he rose to the occasion given to him. But she rose to the occasion given to her because she no longer was going to be filtered by whoever this man is. She was just going to say what she wanted to say. Or this man felt that way. Because she had a sixth sense about it all, God says. That's intuition. God give all of us intuition. Where to say, wait a minute. If your mind's saying don't do it, you're supposed to not do it. If your mind say something up. You don't sit and say, oh, nothing ain't up. Let me just keep on doing whatever it is. No. If your mind say something up. If your mind say, no, don't go around that corner, don't go around that corner. That's what I'm trying to say with this card. Camouflage wouldn't help Miss Stone because she had a sixth sense that something was up, whatever she thought was up. She had deep feelings inside. We got 1006, number 17, number 146. She had a false imprisoned mind, a sheltered mind. Okay, so we have a man who was trying to strike that. She got to see something with full eyes. That means when you really see what you need to see, because remember down here, she had an intuition, right? But then this card right here is saying that she saw it with full eyes. Whatever her intuition was telling her, follow me? About whatever situation or this person, about him. But he feel like you can't disrespect me because he don't like the idea of, I guess she decided she gonna do some talking. She wasn't gonna filter nothing and just let him have it maybe or whatever happened. Because there was some fussing over here with whoever this person is. So she had to dig deep herself and ask herself why she even settled for whoever this is. Manager, driver, or whoever this person is. Okay, so she had to sow a seed out of her pain and keep it up. Because some kind of way she was feeling a certain kind of pain, or actual physical pain or hurt in her heart from whoever this is that betrayed her. She was stung because she wanted structure. So we have right here that flames were sparked and she captured the flames. Fussing, fighting, well, no guns around, right? But fussing and fighting, fussing or fighting, or stealing of her money, anything, any of them could be flames. So we got somebody that's a friend, a co-worker, whoever this is. When you lose a loved one to death, you are free. This person feel this person free now because she no longer here. But God said you got to heal yourself by coming forward, whoever this is, right? So she is dealing with a dangerous lover. A dangerous love. I'm saying it wrong, right? A dangerous love, somebody she really like. They don't have to be in love. It could be a friend. Get what I'm saying? A co-worker, right? This person, a Pied Piper, had a lot going on. Whoever this is. So we got the portal, the TV, the internet or whatever. This person on, she on, or anything like that. Next one is somebody confused her for a prostitute. So we're going to use this card because I don't see no sexual cards and things like that, except for that card I saw way back then. You heard me turn it around. I'm going to use this as confused as a prostitute, as this person felt I can just give her something and I can be able to get what I want from her. So it don't have to be nothing romantic, but I can be able to get her to do what I want her to do. Go to a show, do this, do that, or go here or go there. Let me give her some money. Get what I'm saying? So she felt a certain kind of a way, but she went on anyway with whichever direction. Going in general to the show. After she left the show, if she went to the hospital, going to the hospital, or whatever, whichever place she went in. Some kind of way she had a sixth sense about it. Her intuition was telling her something was off. When your mind tells you something off, don't ignore it because it means something is off. Don't trust it. That's what it means. God tells us stuff constantly all day, and we can't just ignore what God telling us and then say that God didn't help us because God tells us stuff every day, all day long. One more. In here somewhere. I'm trying to end it for Miss Stone. Something happened. Just say 5:21 a.m., but it don't have to be that time. But she had to get away from any deterrent that caused her dysfunction in the a.m. So this card say 5:21, but it don't have to be that time. But any time in the a.m., it was a dysfunction for her. A deterrent that caused her a dysfunction, right? And she was in an accident, so that is the deterrent. Follow me? Okay, so let's just flow. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, it says, right, so I'm going to try to finish this up. Wait a minute. Bear with me. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I had to water. Okay, let's just see. I'm trying to do this universe just to see for this stone. This person. This person was brutal because people really care and love somebody. You don't mistreat people like that. This person was fake all up and down, and one thing I don't like is a fake person. I can't deal with fake people. I will call you out, and you ain't going to be able to be around me. I don't deal with fake people. I like people to tell it like it is with me. This person was fake, like a fake mink coat. You know when they say something is a fur coat? This person was fake as a fake fur coat. This person was fake. Person was a shark, and this person was fake. One more. Okay, today, Thursday. Morning message from Miss Stone. Universe, I'm trying to end it. Alright, and the universe from Miss Stone. Okay, here's Miss Stone, the angel peeping through. Where's she at right here? She the angel peeping through that peephole. So she might have got out of the car. And that would be her, the angel, peeping through the peephole, going out the window, whichever way she got out of there. Or it could just mean she the angel peeping through, and that would be just coming in the storyline. This card will represent Miss Stone, if that's what it is. But let's just flow a little bit. Universe, you know all about it for Miss Stone. You know, here cheating ways. Parents shouldn't walk away. So some kind of way, she walked away from her children. She got in the van, so that's walking away some kind of way. So, oh shoot, let's just flow. First card is, what it says, somebody wanted her to collaborate and get an agreement with them as far as something. Or she already was in collaboration and agreement because she is in that van with those people. Okay? But right here, she needed God's bubble of protection around her, because anything outside of the bubble would destroy her. Follow me? She needed to be like in a bubble of God's protection, right? Because somebody in her needed to work on some problem, whatever the problem was, but that wasn't the place. Not here. Her and whoever this man is. Something became a mountain seemingly with her and whoever this guy is. So we have somebody need to exercise her or this guy or somebody on a van, because youth don't last for so long. Okay, let's flow. Anyway, she know all about it. She had to try harder in love or in business and just accept it, or this person needed to. So wait a minute. She is around a place with glass doors, a sinful place. So the sinful place is plenty places, right? But I'm just gonna not name all of the sinful places, because any place that got glass doors, a bunch of windows are sinful, even your home. So she was around a club that night, or wherever she went at. That was sinful. Okay, she was in her van, and that became sinful because people was hurt and she was murdered, right? If she was at the hospital, that's sinful. Okay, let's flow. Any place, right? So we have, she is looking at what was superficial, or this man, what was a cabbage breaker, what would make her lose money, or this man was looking at what would make him lose money. So we have that she, this is for her family. Release your loved one. You still have life. So we had this man, whoever he is, was vengeful, and he is there, God says. So she needed to go home, God says, and look for jobs, at least 8 of them on the internet, anything like that. So we have, she wanted to be fruitful with these people. Follow me? Honestly. There it is right there. And she know all about it. So this man, whoever he is, was looking at Miss Stone as his good fortune. Whoever he is going to get some money or whatever's going on here, his good fortune. Or she is looking at that night of work, being at that place and going to the other place. If she is getting any money for it, that was her good fortune. Anything like that, if it's not the man. So we got 52, 25, number 7, number 5, or number 2. Large number, race number 5. So she had to make arrangements and get out of that camp, out of the club or whatever that place they was at performing that night, and get in a van or get out of the van. That would be a place God talking about. Get out of that camp, make arrangements, get out of that van, or get out of that place they just was performing at. Or if she went to hospital, get out of there, or wherever it was, some kind of way she had to make arrangements and get out, God said, right? Because she was spending time, right? And she wanted to know the back end, and this came out in her other one. How long we going to be? So she wanted to know how long she was going to be at that club or wherever they was at first. If they went to the hospital, how long she going to be in there, or the van. Some kind of way she is somewhere she wanted to know the back end. How much money I'm going to make, how long it's going to take, what I'm going to be doing, or whatever question she was asking. Okay. No one else can have you. So we have no one else can have you. So no one else can have you. You know, people, love interests talk like that, but this is not a love interest. This goes with somebody made it where nobody else could have Miss Stone by, you know, her doing any kind of shows or anything, because the person brought it into Miss Stone. Nobody else can have you. I'm going to make sure of that, anything like that. Because the next card behind it says that somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go with Miss Stone, and God said it was awful. Because the person made sure that nobody else can have her. She won't sing nowhere else. God said, why did she settle for less? Because this person had cheating ways in business or in love, or whoever this is. There's going to be some justice, though. So we have a European on this card, but so if we throw the music business in, they are European. So there's going to be justice for sure as far as them. Or it's going to be justice for sure as far as this man, whoever he is, whatever race he is that was in that van. Okay? Because he is Miss Stone peeping through the peephole. Here she is. The angel card, right? Because you're earth angel. Next card is, God says that. Was he worth it, Miss Stone? Because she had to make an appointment. She needed to make an appointment. Was he worth it? So she had to make an appointment with a lawyer, anything like that. Or God can say make an appointment is simply her planning out, or he planning out the plans for the night to go to these places to sing. So that would be the appointment for her. And God telling her, was he worth it? Going to these shows with, or anything like that. Intensity. She had to cover her genitals. Follow me? It's her card. So we have, it was racial abuse and it was hyped up. So if everybody on the van is the same race, the way I can make this card is somebody thought they're better than Miss Stone. Get what I'm saying? Somebody think they better than her in whatever way. Okay, call it is time. It's time to grow up. So this card saying, call, it's time to grow up. So she might have been talking to whoever the driver is, because I found out that she wasn't the driver. After all, it was some man. So she might have been talking to the driver maybe. And she needed him to listen, because it says it's time to grow up. So I got to change the card for her storyline. So the only person she'll be calling is probably talking to the driver, and he need to grow up and listen to what she's saying. So if she's saying slow down, he need to grow up and listen and slow down and stop trying to know it all, or something like that, or being a kid about things, or anything like that. Since it's in her storyline, let's just flow. Somebody in the music business could be German. Let's just flow a little bit. We got number 16, number 61, number 7. Silly me to think that I could fool you. Somebody gay. She need to ask somebody, whoever it is. She met somebody, lesbian or gay. She could still do her God mission though. Okay, it's flattering. So what? She didn't want to hear something, because she was dealing with a resource and information, right? So here we have right here, try me if you dare. Somebody threatened her some kind of way. She might have been eating, the person might have been eating or anything like that. So somebody's following her. However, the person was following her. But in order for her to gain, she had to lose whoever this is in business and on the road or whatever this is. Okay, so we have there's some check touching. Check touching is when somebody touching on you to see if they can go all the way, or they just checking your mind to see where you coming from, or they just seeing if, you know, you'll go all the way and fight with them, or whatever this is, physical or whatever, or taking shortcuts and driving and walking, or just to get to you in general. Okay, let's just see. Wait a minute. This takes so long sometimes. Okay, thank you in advance, everybody. So thank you. I'm used to saying that, so I had to remember I'm doing a storyline. I'm just so used to saying that, it just came out in the storyline. This is what I say. I says this daily. in my day. So I forgot for a minute because I was texting my daughter back that I was in a storyline, and I said, thank you, Lord. But that's what, it's a powerful statement for every blessing. Thank you, Lord. She wanted jointness with a trailblazer, or this person wanted jointness with Miss Stone. Because she seemed to have been a trailblazer as far as being a star, but the driver was the trailblazer, right? Because he was the driver. Get my drift? She wanted jointness to get along with whoever this driver is, maybe. But she was a trailblazer as far as she was the star. Okay, so let's just flow, dealing with national, number 14, number 41, number 5, God's number of grace. So we have somebody that she is tired of bowing down to, whoever it may be, treating her like an animal. This simply means in this storyline, if the person wasn't fighting her, the person was controlling. Because we have this person stole from her, because she didn't steal from anybody. Because this is a leader card, and she is the leader as far as any of these people. And she was stolen from some kind of way, right? So we have, she is talking to somebody in a car, in the van, or out of the van, however it's flown. So we have right here September, and a September, the September past, or the September coming up, because I told you her storyline, God had me label it September the 1st. A chokehold last September, or this September coming up. A stall, a pause, a delay, a stop in general, or a real chokehold got put on anything as far as Miss Stone last September, or this September coming up. Something is going to pause. Whatever it is, something is going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So she was, somebody thought she was pretty. Follow me? Let's just flow. She wanted to welcome in a flow of love and a fresh emotion, but somebody had addictions here. Addictions play a part in soul breaking. She had addiction herself to the music industry. It could break, it's soul breaking though. She had to find out why she stuck with it so long, or helping, or being a part of these people she was hooked to, or this main man we talking about, or just the music business in general, being stuck to these people, the music business, or to this man, whoever this person is God talking about on the table. That would be her addiction. Or this person, whoever this person is, got an addiction, period. Because you heard me say the person drugging, or this person drink, one or the other. This person she got a problem with. Okay, let's go. Okay, you're gorgeous, she gorgeous, but somebody wanted her to take any money given to her, or she was going to take any money given to her. So if she was offered a certain amount of money to do shows that night, she was going to take it. Or somebody wanted her to take any amount of money that the person threw out there to her, but I don't know if she was willing to take it. So let's just see what the next card is. Whoa. Number 10, or October, right? So we have relations to not wanting her as a friend or as a woman. Whoever this is didn't want her as a woman or wife or anything like that, or this person just didn't want her as a friend. This person wanted to use her, whoever this is, right? Universe, you know all about it. So let's see. Look on the floor for it. Something was on the floor that she was looking for, or this man was looking for, or she was on the floor or on the ground, but she was praying some kind of way to God in her mind or out of her mind. Because it was a bunch of willing liars on that van, taking her for a joke worthy. She wanted these people to bring in the happiness, right? Because she brings in the happiness, and she get along with all races gathering up the world. Follow me? So we have daily life make people rethink and think of the things they have forgotten and they need to change and seek. She didn't want any smoke, but it was pros and cons going to the show that night, dealing with them people, because all of them people kept themselves safe, and she is the only person not safe. 6. So I don't know, at least maybe 6 of them. How many people was in there? 9, they said. She made 9. That's a number 6. Maybe somebody's birthday in June. Maybe at least 6 of them. Something about 6 of them. Or somebody's birthday might be in June, or whatever this is with the 6. Okay, wearing certain kind of clothes. This came out in the other one too. Somebody might have been wearing certain kind of clothes. I mean, revealing clothes. Let me see. If I knew him, should I tell on him? So whoever this is was wearing certain kind of clothes. I don't know if the person's security. I don't know if... I know she wasn't wearing no revealing clothes. This person's wearing... They say revealing clothes, but I don't feel she is wearing revealing clothes herself. So I'm going to take it to whoever this person is. This person had... Let's see, revealing. So this person might have had on something that jump out. A uniform. Something that jump out. Colorful clothes, whatever it is, something revealing, something that jump out, or some kind of symbols on the clothes or whatever this is. So we got Thursday. Today is Thursday, but it's nighttime right now. Let me see what time it is. Whoa, it's 10:21. It's night, but this card says morning, so just bear with me. Okay, you're gonna get a Thursday morning message, but it seems like you're getting a Thursday night message from me, the Brass Love One, right? That life is about experience. So whoever this person is, she was going to get a Thursday morning message. This person was going to get a Thursday morning message that let this person know that life is about not wasting of somebody's life, and that means killing somebody. But for her, it would have been God telling her, Miss Stone, do not waste your life, right? So she tried, and she is tired of the games out of whoever this person, but the person tried and was tired of the games out of her. So it's a parent shouldn't walk away, so she walked away from her children some kind of way when she got in their van, because she gone some kind of way. She walked away because she got in. Will I ever know who born me? So this will be for her children. Will they ever know deeply their mother, because maybe they don't know their mother deeply or something like that, as far as, or they won't know her the rest of their life and able to see more and more of her and find out more and more about her as a person. Not what people tell them, but experience being around their mother. Somebody in the music business could be German. Somebody could speak German or whatever this is for bodying. So we have right here that she had to invest. It was time for her to gain. So it was nice to want to help at home, but in some cases it won't work. So this card for her just simply means that she wanted to invest and able to gain. That means make some money, right? So in some cases it won't help, right, at home. So that means you got to go somewhere else. So she got in a van and left wherever she lived at. She left there and she went to wherever the show was, another city or wherever she went at. So that means she couldn't do it at home, because evidently where she lived at, I guess it wasn't any shows she was going to be doing. So she had to go somewhere else and able to gain. And that's what this card means. Okay, for her storyline. So she needed structure, because God says how to control things the best way she can is for her to have structure in any situation. And she wanted structure because she had to gain and able to help her home. That means bringing the dough home to be able to make the bills, to get the bills paid. You get my drift. So that would be structure when the bills is paid and ain't going to work. Okay, so it's not really saying, it's talking about her indirectly, who this person is. So, and I already said the person going to court. So I'm going to see if I can take 10 more and try to end it. I'm going to try to take 10 more. He got a nerve putting her on trial or asking her a bunch of questions. Okay, but he is tired of her talking. He is tired of her talking. It weighed him down. He's tired of her talking, complaining, or whatever. Because he wanted to use her as a plaything. Just do what he wanted to do. But he going to court, whoever this man is, because it was unjust. God says he a wanderer, whoever he is. She wanted sensitivity from this person. But at that point, Miss Stone became the wanderer, because everybody was against Miss Stone people. Because you can tell, you can see it after her death. You can see that nobody is seen to be on her side. They act like they don't even know her. Get what I'm saying? They separating themselves from her like they don't even know her. Get what I'm saying? Where's the feelings at? Where the feelings, the emotions for somebody you're supposed to care about? If she's supposed to be friends with these people, or they supposed to be friends with her, where's the feelings and emotions? Get what I'm saying? It just seems like she is a wanderer among this fishbowl that you hear me say. She is a wanderer. And none of these people seem to give a heck. She is on her own. God wanted her to go home, stay home, create the miracle God wanted her to create wisely. That means come up with some kind of idea, put every brick in place, every idea in place, every word in place, whatever it is in place, every video, whatever it is, put everything in place. Make a strong foundation and build something of your own that don't consist of the music business. God's saying is going to be a miracle because God will help her every step of the way. That's what God wanted her to do, and God was going to test her, right? She didn't get to do that. She had different plans and all, but she just didn't. She didn't get a chance to do it because her life was cut short. Because somebody felt that it was fit to take her life away. Like to say, oh no, it's time for you to go away from here if you like it or not. So I don't want people blaming it on God. So if I hear one person sit and say it was God's will, you better not come on my channel because I'm going to let you have it. And I'm telling you, don't come on my channel. Well, my comments ain't open for some reason. But don't come on my channel talking about what's God's will. That's not God's will. God's will is not killing people. When your body wear out, when you have sickness or your body wear out because you're old, anything like that, that's how people die. Normal causes. Heart attack or all kind of things like that because you ain't taking care of your health. Normal causes. Not somebody killing you. That's not even down to what you call a real accident. This stuff wasn't what I call a real accident. A real accident is somebody pulling out the driveway and they don't know a car coming up, and the other car don't know a car coming, and they collide. He didn't mean it, and the other person didn't mean it. That's an accident. This right here wasn't what I call an accident. This was a plan. This was premeditated. That's what my other one said. This wasn't an accident. It was written in the papers that is an accident. This stuff wasn't an accident. Come clean. Okay? So all them people in that van, them people know whatever it is to know. Them people is not naive. They trying to act naive like they don't know anything. Come clean. Because none of you actually was no friend of hers then. If you sitting there and you willing to let this kind of stuff just happen and don't say nothing, don't open your mouth. God going to deal with each and every one of you. Every one of you that had a hand in what happened to Miss Stone. God going to handle each one of you. That man might be going to jail, but each one of you is going to pay some kind of price from God, and that's a fact. God going to get justice for this life, Miss Stone. God going to get justice for that life from each one of you people. And that's a fact. So get ready for God to deal with you between now and however long you be walking this earth, because God is not going to forget about you. Because if you knew all the time what was going to happen and you let her just get in that van and you knew somebody was going to harm her or things were going to go like that and you was fine with it, you just as bad as the person who came up with the idea. Now let me just go back to the cards. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. One thing I don't like is a coward. Don't sit and say, well, oh, you don't want nobody to do nothing to you. Well, you shouldn't be part of things though. Because when you put yourself out there in a fire, you put yourself out there, you're out there. Don't try to crawl back in a hole after certain things happen. No. You big and bad, go ahead and do whatever. That's why I say when people go shooting people, don't go hiding somewhere. You big and bad. Come on out so everybody can see you. You want to go kill somebody and shooting people? Don't go hide somewhere where nobody will know who you at. You a big man. Come on out so everybody can see you. Sneaky, sly stuff. People is not no friends. People need to know what a real friend is. These people are not no friends. That's why people gotta watch who they have around them in their circles. People ain't no good. These people was fake. Every one of them people on their van, all them people was fake. Every one of them. Because nobody is on her side. Everybody is trying to get lawyers or whatever's going on with these people. None of them people is on her side. And why would you be trying to get a lawyer in the first place? You should be talking about what happened to Miss Stone and having feelings and emotions for her. Okay, one more. Stop. Can hear God say. It's supposed to have been 10. You heard me say, right? But I think God's saying, no, not so. The brass low. I'm gonna give her. I want a little bit more from Miss Stone. Okay, I got you, universe. One more. Okay, that's it. I think though. Somebody gonna reside in front of a judge and get all 10 stops. Excuse me, because some type of information is going to show that somebody showed a lack of love for Miss Stone, because somebody was picking on Miss Stone, laser focused on picking on her. Somebody spectated and challenged that thing because somebody wasn't going to postpone the active action against Miss Stone, right? Something on the cell phone though. Video, text, phone call, pictures, whatever. Something on some cell phones or them people on there, or that tractor trailer driver, the actual driver of the car, or whoever these people are. That driver could have been drinking. If not drinking, he could have been pilled up, drugged up, whatever's going on, or he could have been sleepy, anything like that. If not that, Miss Stone was sleepy, anything like that. Just because we got the tractor trailer came straight like a lion toward that car over there, and here it is. Somebody chose to stick a fork in Miss Stone because she the only one didn't survive, right? She is cordial. She is diapering her problems. She went to another place, wherever that accident was. Wherever. Shortly she went there, wherever it was, right? Let's just follow. So we have, this is a laying down for money card. So let me just turn it around for Miss Stone. Because this ain't what happened with Miss Stone, but let me just turn it around. I gotta turn it around. So we got a lot of money on the card, right? So let's just I can make it like that, but it's going to be in a negative for Miss Stone, though. Get what I'm saying? Because she died. Because this card said I had to lay down next to him or her for money. But I'm going to turn it around for Miss Stone. Somebody was going to make Miss Stone lay down for money. Get what I'm saying? Lay down in a bad way. Well, both ways is a bad way, but you know what I mean. I mean a death way. Somebody was going to make Miss Stone lay down for money. That means kill her. Get what I'm saying? For a lot of money. Because the other way is romantic, so we're not taking it that way. It was time for her to see that she was battling, and she saw that she was battling. Because something happened on the weekend, whatever weekend it was. She saw it, he saw it, somebody saw it, whatever it was to see. It was a meeting place. And the meeting place was where the accident happened. That is the meeting place. Yeah, I'm wearing these clothes. Somebody has certain kind of clothing on, whoever it is. But usually this be her card. So I don't know what she had on, whatever she had on. Somebody might have asked her what she was wearing. If not her, it usually be the person we're talking about. But maybe God talking about somebody else in the clothes part. Yeah, I'm wearing these clothes, or what kind of clothes you wearing. Something about the clothing. Her clothing, what she had on. Or somebody asked about her clothes. I don't know if she changed her clothes for another or the other show, or she kept the same clothes on, because it's a clothes card. Like somebody say, oh, what you wearing? What color you wearing? What you wearing? Or are you wearing those clothes? Anything like that. She might have changed clothes for the next performance, or she might have kept on the same clothes. It don't have to be that she changed her clothes, but this card go with clothes. Or she is dealing with somebody who had on certain kind of clothes, whoever it is, I don't know. But it was a meeting place, and the meeting place was where the accident was. That's the bottom line for the meeting place. So here's Miss Stone. It was an S show. It was a carbon copy of something she went through before because she saw something. Because somebody wanted to do it again, and it became life-altering for Miss Stone. This is life-altering. That's what she felt like, because somebody wanted to do it again. So her mind thinking, I guess in her mind, something repeating with some, so she might have thought in her mind somebody trying to do something to her again, maybe. Because with an S show, that's a negative, we know. I'm just not cussing, right? Okay, is it my race? Dealing with the chronicle. Is it my race? So we're going to take it away from race and just put it with somebody thought is better than her. Because somebody was suing for wealth besides her, whoever this person is. I'm trying to end it now. It only supposed to have been 10. Well, that's what I decided, but I guess God said I don't think so. So we have, she had to seek everything in it and gaining much hope in it. Next one is, this person was going to go on and grow this person's business and was going to go full force. So somebody wanted to talk pillow talk to her, next to her, talk nice or whatever next to her. So we have a look at the life. She had to look at her life if she didn't see any progress from the year before. God said for her to ask herself, don't ask God. Okay? She need not refuse any help that God sent to her at the time. So I don't know. Some kind of way God sent her some help. What help? I can't tell you who God sent it through because I didn't do a storyline for her before she died. If I did a storyline before she died any kind of way and she actually saw my storyline, God will have something in here that I say in the cards that will make her do something different. See what I'm saying? Where that would be the help. But it's not me, so I don't know who it is. God sent her some kind of help. I don't know who the help was. Or she looked at when this guy or whoever it is who told her about the show came to pick her up, she might have looked at that as help. That she getting work, that she gonna get paid, she gonna get to pay her bills maybe, and she might have looked at that as help maybe, I don't know. But that wasn't God because this happened to a negative, so that wasn't God because the devil can come in all forms, can look like and come like it's help, but all the time it's the devil. Get what I'm saying? So, she wasn't going to hold somebody up in that wrong because the person do plenty of good, whoever this man is. Somebody thought they're so smart, well done, whoever this is. So the person snorting or doing whatever, a bureaucrat, snorting, taking drugs or pills or whatever, somebody. So she had some defeat, and it was some choice words with whoever this person is. We got number 8. That's August, or just number 8 in general. So she is passing by the masses in that van. They was moving around in a van, passing people, houses, or whatever. She was drinking juice, or somebody was drinking something, whoever. Somebody was drinking something. It don't have to be juice, but drinking whatever. Somebody felt like a genius. This person, who this is. Okay, healthy means that she had to love herself first. And she is ready for a healthy way of loving because she needed to cut any cord that was ungodly. It was detention time away from whoever this is. If she met the person straight, she not obligated to take the person back gay. So somebody is gay. And It's coming in this one. That's 2 times with whoever this person is. So I don't know if there's somebody who liked her or something. I don't know who this person is, or is just somebody who worked with her, who she thought was straight, but the person is gay. Somebody who liked her, right? Or we talking to somebody who worked for her, whoever this is. She had lots of feelings that ain't nothing wrong with people being gay, so I might sound a certain way when I'm talking, but I mean, I don't have nothing against people being gay myself personally. But when people lying about things, it's not a good thing though. Or she might ain't see the person in a long time. The person wanted being gay when she met up with the person again, because it say detention time away, so she might didn't see the person in a while, just met up with the person again, and she see the person a gay person or whatever. Or the person just been in the closet all this time and nobody know the person gay, and the person been around her all this time, or whoever this is. Okay, so it's lots of feelings that she wanted to express herself, right? So let's just say my lawyer says, so some kind of way she is going to talk to a lawyer, or she is telling this person about it. But sometimes you can't tell everybody your business, even though you think they on the same team you on, because they not on your team. We got some deceitful people out here. So it's terrible that you can't trust anybody, though. I mean, it's really bad, though, because all of them people is against her. Everybody who's in that van. None of them people was for her. Some people act like she was nobody. That's terrible. I just don't like it. So let's just see. Wait a minute, because some of you don't like them and trying to look at them. Let's see. Oh, yeah. God said that she is an angel or earth angel. God said, yeah, because it says something about what God said she was or something like that. Unfortunately, something that smelled right to Miss Stone, as far as this man, evidence shows that she is going to keep picking herself off the ground or off the floor dealing with this person here. Or having a bunch of problems. God said, get out now, right? Because this person was running up her peace or running up her bills, her money. So we got the next card coming is she had to get more sleep to become more energetic, or some kind of way, or the driver or whoever on there was drinking. Somebody was high some kind of way if it wasn't no sleep going on. If it's not sleep and she need more sleep, somebody else was high. It's some kind of way. So death was the last result, God said. Because tension was born between her and somebody. She is an antelope to the big boys. So the big boys is the music industry and whoever that was on that van, who was controlling that van. Or it could have been more than one of them. You might just be hearing about one, but it could be two, right, on a van. The big boys for her is the entertainment industry. They the big boys for her. But also whoever the people was on the van. Males, though, at least maybe 2 of them. She's an antelope. So the next one is they was going to be fearless. But she is fearless when she got on a van with these people, because she thought all these people was on her side. But these people was Judas's, right? Universe speak to me, lead me to my way. So some kind of way she found out something later on when she got that epiphany that something ain't right. Something is fishy. Something don't smell right. She had to look around the corner and pay attention to details and flaws, but she was doing it probably in the driving. Whoever was driving, she probably was looking out the window and paying attention, and he might have went another direction he didn't suppose to go, because it says right here, look at the details and flaws and look around the corner. So she might have been looking this way, looking that way, like saying, wait a minute, this ain't the right way, or something like that. Or she just was paying attention to the people inside the van, right? So it was time for her to stop settling for just anybody. These people wasn't even suitable to be working with her, to be her partners or whoever these people was, because you see how they treating her now. How they treating her now show you that these people weren't worth boop. Get what I'm saying? We grow like plants. And she had to get everything she needed, and she couldn't get it from people who don't value her. These people didn't value her. They showing it in their actions right now. They act like they don't even know her. They don't even act like they want to be associated with her name. She died, and they just act like they just disappeared, like they don't even know her. Same people who was on the van with her. Come on. She had to stop. Never stop wanting the best out of love for herself, because these people wasn't hitting on nothing. And I mean that. She had to know that she had to love herself first. Okay? And it was plenty. I don't know how many women was on there, but some kind of way it was ladies on there. But the music industry have a lot of ladies hooked onto her, because she is connected to some kind of place or whatever this is that had a lot of ladies. The music industry got a lot of ladies, and that van had whatever ladies that van had in it, right? So this goes with that, a job. Okay, so we have right here, if you go that way, tell me. So this is a gay card though, but I can turn it around. So somebody asked her a question as far as, is she going to go here, go there, or anything as far as whatever the person asked her. They wanted her to agree to something. Will you do it? Will you go here? Or whatever they saying. Is this the right way? Or whatever they were saying to her. And they wanted her to answer. Because this is a gay card. I'm just changing it around for her storyline. So we have God saying, are you willing to indulge Miss Stone to be friends with these people, to have a job, to get money, or whatever it is these people, whatever the question was the person asked her, whoever it is, because I don't know what the person asked, right? Because I'm changing the card around from the original meaning, so I don't really know what the person asked, right? If it wasn't nothing gay, I don't know what the person asked. So that's why I'm turning it from that original meaning to something else. And that is whatever the person asked. And I just don't know. The person will have to say it. The person might have said to her, should I go this way? Or whatever the person said. Or turn this way. I don't know what the person said. So we have with this one. May I have a word with you, Miss Blank? So we got this card you just heard me say, and this card underneath. May I have a word with you? Miss Stone, I'm going to say, right? This is the last card you heard me saying, the one before that is. Somebody was asking her something right here. So here it is. They asked her a question or whatever, and they wanted her to answer. And here God telling her, it's up to her if she make the decision. If she willing to indulge and go with whatever this person say, to have a job, to get money, to have friends. It's her decision though, whatever it is, right? Because here's the person, can I have a word with you, Miss Stone? They might then call her Miss Stone, but I'm saying Miss Stone, okay? Because she a business lady. Follow me? Yeah, so let's just focus on this person, who this person is. Same like so. I guess that's it, Lord. I'm going to end it because it's going on 11 o'clock. And I kind of dragged it out. I still didn't get that 10 cards. I want them 10 cards. This 10 though this time. I got to do it this time, just the 10. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me go over here. I'm going to make sure I don't get a lot. I'm just going to pick them up individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That makes it where I don't go overboard. So we're going to end it for Miss Stone. She is resistant. Made to hold somebody accountable, somebody who was not all there, or somebody who was not all there was resistant to do the right thing, or whatever this is, somebody. Okay, excuse my French. She didn't want no excuses, or the person didn't, because we got a man who wanted to be validated by Miss Stone, whoever he is. He owed an apology, an insane apology. That usually means that God said it made no sense what the person did. It's terrible. And it usually be somebody you know. This person wasn't valuing Miss Stone wherever they was, in another city or wherever they was. He was a shark, God says. Follow me? So we have that she went somewhere with this person, and it was danger below. That means that it was negative. That means it was danger. That means she was murdered. Follow me? She went somewhere where she thought was fine and good, and that was to that first place, club or wherever she went at. And then she was going on her way to another one, and she ran into this danger, right? Danger was waiting for her, okay? He might have asked her back then, could he help her? And she moved her saddle and went on with it to take the job, right? So we have right here the next one. He guilty as charged, and it's going to be on letterhead. And the last card is he tender and sissified, whoever he is. So look at all the men on that van, and whoever you think it is, that's him, I guess, huh? You might can't see it all the way because sometimes men can fool you. But they gay is all outdoors. They can look like, who is these men? I'll be looking at these stars or whatever. And then they wind up being gay. Don't even know they're gay. All the ladies love them and like them and they're gay. And you don't even know it because you can't tell. But like I say, ain't nothing wrong with people being gay or nothing like that. But whoever he is, he got a serious problem with her anyway. Because he had her fooled terribly. He had her fooled. He really did. Because he sit and carried this thing out like a champ. He didn't care nothing about her, but she didn't know it. And that's terrible. And all them people on the van, they didn't care either. They was heartless. All of them is heartless. I feel all of them are heartless. She knew a secret. He was stealing from her. She knew a secret. Whatever it is, she knew. It can't be because a person gay, because that ain't the biggest deal. If you're gay, you're gay, so that ain't it. For some people, they make that a big deal because they don't want people to know about it. But if you don't want nobody to know about you gay, maybe you shouldn't be gay. You know, that's how I look at it. If you're going to do something, you might as well just be out in the open. If you're going to be a murderer, go out there and let everybody see who you is. You big and bad to do that. If you gay, just let people see you then. You can't stay in hiding the whole all your life if that's the choice you decide to make. So yeah, these people are cowards. They sitting there knowing what happened to Miss Stone and not opening their mouths about it. They ain't caring about Miss Stone, a bunch of Judases. So I'm going to end it right here. This is the Brass Love 1 Healer to Roll 9 here on YouTube. So somebody's going to court. But I think it's more than one of them. Personally, myself. We know the driver, but I feel it's another one. Right? That's up on there. Besides him. But we'll see how it goes. So this is the Brass Love 1 Healer to Roll 9 here on YouTube. Peace.